They say the bank is where you store your money safely, but in 2024, it seems hackers have the master key. From intercepting your cafe Wi-Fi to tricking your own grandma, these cyber villains are doing everything except physically dressing up as you, though give them time. So grab your passwords and a tinfoil hat. It's time to find out how these sneaky hackers are trying to turn your bank balance into their holiday fund. Number 10. Man-in-the-middle attacks. The digital eavesdropping dilemma. Imagine you're on a video call with a friend, sharing some pretty juicy secrets. Now, imagine that someone is quietly listening, jotting everything down, and preparing to use it against you. That's essentially what a man-in-the-middle attack is like. Hackers intercept your digital communications as they travel between your device and the server, capturing all the sensitive information you thought was private. A recent example involves the breach of Truist Bank, which was confirmed after hackers intercepted data and posted it for sale on forums. Most of these attacks happen over unsecured public Wi-Fi networks. You think you're connecting to a cafe's Wi-Fi, but it's actually a rogue network set up by a hacker. As soon as you log into your online banking account, your credentials are exposed. The moral of the story: if you don't know who controls the Wi-Fi, it's probably safer to stick to your own data plan. Number 9. Public Wi-Fi pitfalls. The tempting risk. Public Wi-Fi might as well come with a warning label for hackers' convenience. It's a well-known fact that most public networks lack proper encryption, and 2024 hasn't been any different in this regard. Hackers use freely available tools like packet sniffers to capture data being transmitted across these networks. Whether you're checking your bank balance at the airport or ordering something online from a cafe, an open Wi-Fi network is like a flashing open for theft sign to hackers. A shocking number of incidents involve hackers setting up rogue access points disguised as legitimate Wi-Fi options. For example, airport-free Wi-Fi. Once you connect, they can monitor every packet of data that your device sends and receives. Think about it. Do you really want to risk losing your hard-earned cash just because you wanted free internet while waiting for a latte? Number 8. Key logging, the silent key collector. Imagine someone standing over your shoulder, watching every word you type, except they're invisible. That's essentially what keyloggers do. In 2024, keylogging attacks are more prevalent and sophisticated, targeting not only PCs but mobile devices as well. Hackers typically spread keyloggers through infected email attachments or malicious downloads. Once installed, this sneaky software quietly records every keystroke, capturing passwords, credit card details, and those very long, rage-induced tweets you may or may not regret later. Keylogging was a major factor in a recent cyber attack on multiple bank customers, where hackers managed to gather enough login information to make unauthorized transactions. The dangerous part? You often won't even realize your information has been stolen until you see the transactions appear on your statement, usually way after the fact. Number 7. SIM swapping. When hackers hijack your identity. SIM swapping is the digital equivalent of someone stealing your keys, wallet, and identity in one fell swoop. Hackers, with enough personal information gathered through data leaks or social engineering, can convince your mobile provider that they're you. Once they gain control over your phone number, they can intercept two-factor authentication codes, allowing them to log into your bank accounts. In 2024, this kind of attack has increased, partly due to the widespread use of two-factor authentication for securing financial transactions. Once hackers have access to your phone number, they're just a few steps away from draining your bank account. Even tech giants and crypto investors have been victims of this attack, losing not just money but also sensitive data. The irony? The very security protocols meant to protect your account, like two-factor authentication, become weapons in the hands of a hacker once they have your SIM. Number 6. Social engineering. Hackers know your weakness. Hackers have also continued to use social engineering as a powerful tool to exploit human vulnerabilities. Imagine a smooth-talking hacker pretending to be from your bank's customer service team, using just enough personal information to seem convincing. These scams are increasingly common in 2024. Hackers often contact individuals pretending to be customer service agents, alerting them about suspicious transactions and requesting details for verification purposes. It's an emotional game. When you hear that there's suspicious activity on your bank account, your gut instinct is to resolve it as quickly as possible. Hackers rely on this emotional trigger to collect information. It's important to remember that banks almost never ask for personal or login information over the phone or email, especially when unsolicited. Number 5. Phishing emails. The bait gets even more sophisticated. Phishing attacks have only gotten more sophisticated as time has passed. In 2024, phishing remains one of the most popular methods hackers use to collect sensitive data. However, hackers have adapted. No more prints from a far-off country scenarios. Instead, the emails look legitimate, often mimicking the exact format of your bank's correspondence. According to recent reports, phishing methods have incorporated new tricks like phone-oriented attack delivery and bypassing multi-factor authentication. These new tactics have made phishing even more successful, with unsuspecting victims falling for fake links that direct them to websites identical to their bank's official page. Once they enter their login credentials, the hackers can easily access the accounts. Number 4. Fake banking apps. The Trojan horse in your phone. Fake banking apps have emerged as a significant risk for mobile users in 2024. Many customers are tricked into downloading apps that look like the real deal, but are actually sophisticated traps designed by hackers. Android users were specifically warned about a bug earlier this year that allowed malware to access banking apps directly. These apps typically require you to enter your credentials to log in, and once you do, those credentials are sent straight to the hacker. The trickiest part is that these fake apps can be found in seemingly reputable app stores, using fake 5-star reviews and downloads to lure people in. These apps then exploit permissions to access data from your banking app or even gain control of the device itself. Number 3. Credential stuffing. Your reused passwords are a hacker's jackpot. Credential stuffing is a favorite among hackers, and in 2024, it remains one of the easiest methods to gain access to bank accounts. Hackers obtain large sets of usernames and passwords from data breaches and use them to try logging into other services, hoping that people reuse passwords. And guess what? Most people do. The leaked information from large breaches like Yahoo and other significant incidents over the past years has provided hackers with billions of credentials to test. If they find that you use the same password for both your email and your bank account, they're in. No need for fancy malware or social engineering. This is why cybersecurity experts stress the importance of unique, strong passwords for every account. Number 2. Malware hidden in plain sight. Malware is one of the oldest tricks in the book, yet it remains highly effective. Hackers in 2024 are focusing more on Android users with malware that can effectively access bank accounts directly. For instance, a recent report showed that new Android malware poses a significant threat to the banking industry because of its ability to bypass security protocols and access user accounts without detection. The malware is often hidden in attachments, fake software updates, or even those adorable puppy videos we all love. The moment you click, it's like letting the Trojan horse into the city. The malware infiltrates your system and can take control of bank accounts or steal information quietly in the background. Number 1. Data breaches. Hackers love a big spill. Finally, the biggest and easiest way hackers gain access to bank accounts in 2024 is through massive data breaches. This year, breaches like the one involving BDO in the Philippines highlighted the risks involved when banks suffer data leaks. Over 700 depositors reported losing money due to sophisticated fraud, and hackers used personal information leaked from these banks to open accounts, take loans, or transfer money illegally. These breaches often lead to a domino effect. Once hackers have your personal information, address, ID number, or phone, they can answer security questions, bypassing security checks and gaining full access to your accounts. In some cases, hackers can even open new accounts in your name or make fraudulent loan applications. In 2024, hackers are finding new and creative ways to get their hands on your money. From intercepting your Wi-Fi connection at the local cafe to taking over your phone number with the SIM swap, the tactics are evolving, but so are the ways to protect yourself. Thanks for watching. If you don't want hackers funding their beach vacation with your savings, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and keep your bank account hacker-free. See you next time. Stay smart, stay safe.